Hello everyone and welcome to BattleFY Community Cup. This is going to be week number 12. With me, of course, is the one, the only, the SuperBadJuju. Going to be helping me cast this game. Make sure we give you a wave on your way into the match. So hello. And we're going to be saying hi to not only a dangerous Wraith, but not a Frankenstein Wraith going against the Hunters of Sheer Disasters. This is going to be match number 1. The score is currently 0-0. I don't know about you, I'm excited.
Yeah, man, absolutely, and I'm always excited to see some Wraith play right now because you really got to be at the top of your game to kick some ass with Wraith currently. I think Wraith has really become a very skill-based monster to play and succeed with, especially in competitive. And it's fun watching good Wraiths. I think Wraith can be one of either the most boring monster to watch or the most exciting, depending who's playing.
Yeah, he can go one way or the other, or she, I should say, and it just depends on the playstyle of the Wraith, and you have a lot of options available to you. You can do a great many different things with it. You can be very ambush, you can abuse terrain very heavily, like, you have a lot of options at your disposal, and it's definitely a varied toolkit. The only problem is you're not really that strong of a brawler, although with the upcoming changes, that might change.
Yes, and for anyone who hasn't seen that, it looks like they're testing it right now. It's not confirmed, I don't believe, but they're testing having Decoy be able to attack concurrently with the Wraith. So, you send the Wraith out, you send your Decoy out, and then you and the Decoy can kick some ass.
Well, the different options that you would have for that, you'd either change the mechanic of shooting it disables it, where you get like a 1 second window of no illusion, right? Or you go with the spider where it has like 500 HP or something like that, which would just make it super weak.
Yeah, because I mean, right now, it's just on a timer. They can shoot it all they want and it won't disappear. And I guess they could keep it like that. They might have to adjust damage values, because having an unkillable second thing for the full duration that it normally goes with Supernova and all that stuff could cause issues. I'm guessing they're going to balance around it.
Probably. It would make sense to do that, and I'm sure they're going to be keeping an eye on it. It's one of those changes that would definitely change your playstyle, mechanically and...
You see this?
Oh my god, just boosted right over top of him.
The jukes! Sorry.
No worries. All good.
That was great. Wow. I see, that's something that just, it's ballsy, that move right there. I love that kind of play.
It's definitely something to... keep in mind, like, Sunny is one of those things, like, as much as you can boost up and keep up, if you're not keeping your eyes open, hey, it happens. Oh, I love that sound, that little wah, wah.
Yes, sir. So let's see, what do you think we got?
Alright, we finally get to see the builds, which means there's a 3-point Warp Blast, 1-point Abduction, 2-point Decoy, which is going to be a Warp Blast for distance and initiation, while having Decoy in order to mitigate in domes. So this is the very defensive build. Yeah,
usually it's funny. For the longest time, we saw people in the comp scene skip Decoy entirely. Now we're starting to see people taking it again. We had Keith go 3-point Decoy the last tourney. Now we're seeing this. I've seen other people start using it again. It's interesting. It's long been considered an ability that you wouldn't take in comp, just in favor of a more aggressive build from the other abilities.
Yeah.
Looks like they do have a good idea where he's at right now, but he's got some good distance on him. But it looks like they're trying to move across to cut him off. He's going to have trouble if he tries to go loop around this side. I'm guessing they're going to be there waiting for him. But on the flip side, he's going to have full armor. He's already, most of the way to stage 3. He's been feeding very, very quickly. Satellite comes out, Dome comes down. He is caught right now. Let's see, he's going to go for an abduction, whiffs the abduction, trying to pick Trapper up there. My guess is he's going to want to burst Trapper down and try and get out of that dome as quick as possible. Pings are coming out. They do know where he is. Repulsor stuffs that Warp Blast. Not having that, pounces through the Repulsor, picks up Cutie here, taking some damage, but that shield drone's up and it's charging. Going to have to Warp Blast. Yep, takes that out.
He's going to be going right in. More heavies coming in. Light attacks. Everything's going in on the cloaked Krite. Krite's going to be trying to run. Throws up the shield drone, but not quite enough as he just goes down immediately. Unable to shield drone herself because it wasn't up because it kept getting knocked right on down by Frankenstein. Decoy being used to try and mitigate at this point. He got his strike. Didn't lose any health. He needs to just sit back, relax, and just enjoy the fact of, hey, man, I got that strike on Krite. That was a critical hit.
Hell yeah, and that's what it's all about. If you watch pro players who are playing safe, they farm the strikes. It's tempting to go all in and try and just finish them off. And that's honestly something that I fall for all the time, trying to end the game too early, overcommitting. But good players, this is what they do. They take their strikes, move on, come back, get another one until they're in a good position where they can comfortably close the game.
Yeah, and it's definitely one of those points, like, Dome is down, he's just going to go expand outwards and go along the perimeter. He's going to be getting himself up to stage 3, and he's looking at a good position for stage 3. 0 health damage, and he's already got a strike on support, which is definitely an extremely valuable strike. To be honest, a lot of people undervalue the strike on support, because as much as a strike on trapper or a medic is like a good idea, in this case, like, the support is so valuable to keeping people alive that if you can get rid of that utility, no utility just makes people so much easier to be removed.
Absolutely, absolutely. And, it's one thing I notice, you watch pro players too, a lot of times, they don't run, they don't fleet till 3. They're always engaging, ambushing, which is it's something you have to be confident to do, but it's how you win against a good team. If you just try and fleet till 3 against a good team and run all the time, likely you're going to have issues. You always want to turn around, try and engage, try and pressure them, get them on the defensive. There's some talk in chat about Frankie maining Monster. That is something that we brought up with the admins. We're going to have to see what their official call on that is. Because technically, according to the BattleFY rule set, people aren't supposed to be in their main roles if they're a competitive player. However, it hasn't been something that's been strictly enforced, but we're looking into it right now.
It'll be taken care of, guys, as everyone just needs to relax, enjoy the game, and just have some fun. We'll deal with it. We'll talk to the captains afterwards. It was something that there was a bit of chaos at the start. We forgot to do that last-minute check of making sure that, top-tier monsters weren't playing monsters, so we'll make sure they keep an eye on that. That's no biggie. It's all good, guys.
Yeah, either this counts or it doesn't. They might have to just redo the game. We'll see, But either way, we have a fun game ahead of us here.
So we're going into it right now. We have a Stage 3 Wraith going with 3-point Supernova, 3-point Warp Blast, 1-point Abduct, 2-point Decoy. So now he's ready with the aggression. Supernova is definitely the aggression builder because it goes right in. Man mode, as you like to call it. It's the Man Nova. Goes right in with the heavy hitter, and here we go. Man Nova has already started. Stealth Pounce on the Man Nova. Going to be heavy up with some heavy hits going right on support. Krite's going to be going down almost instantly, getting deleted from the game at that point. Just going to get knocked around, and armor's already down. Dome isn't thrown because they don't have their support at this point, so it's very risky to be forcing that fight. Mammoth Birds are going to be... Oh, no, there goes the Dome right there, which is going to be a miss right there, just because he was able to get out of it and dodge it. So we're going to be looking to see what he can do at this point. Do they set up defensively? Because that'll give him time to have a fully charged shield drone available to them. But they're going to have a hard time defending against a very experienced Wraith of Frankenstein.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, and just getting those 2 strikes on Sunny is a big deal. Anytime you're dealing with a Sunny comp, you want to go for her. I see a lot of people, and they're, oh, I can't beat the Sunny Griffin, Sunny Val comp, stuff like that, and yeah, it's strong. It is. I won't deny you that, but it is counterable, and just do what you're seeing here. Turn back, beat on that Sunny, get your strikes on her. What are your thoughts on that, Seeds, as far as dealing with the Sunny comp?
The best way to deal with the Sunny comp is just Sunny. Deal with Sunny.
Yeah.
Remove Sunny and off you go.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And it's easier said than done. I get that too. And it's for some monsters it's tougher than others. But the key, and like I was saying earlier, the key to facing any kind of good team, constantly be engaging them. Turn around, be it on your terms, where you want to fight, when you're ready. A whole fight can go way differently if they catch you and they're prepared. So let's say they catch you. There's a good chance Sunny has a drone out already charging, ready to everyone's in an optimal position. You engage them, that drone's not out, you got 5 seconds of free beating time.
Yeah. So Vlad has a difficult choice to make right now. He has no HP. Do you defend relay or do you not defend relay? Oh no, Mammoth Bird. Okay, come on. Oh, you can do it, Vlad.
I'd kill that Mammoth Bird. I wouldn't let that thing live. Oh, man.
Oh, that's rough. Just ran across, it's like, okay, I can get him, and then I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
If Frankie so much looks at him, he's dead.
And he just resigned to his fate. He's just like, I can't let you do relay. Pew! So we'll take care of this, guys. In the meantime, guys, that's the end of the first round. We're going to wait and find out the results of it. If you're in the YouTube playlist, then you'll be able to find out the details below of what was the resulted of the admin decision and discussion. Meantime, guys, for those of you watching live, we'll be back in a minute because we need to do some things. But yeah, thanks for guys with me, Juju. This was match 1 of Shear Destroyers versus the PC Ranging teams. We'll be back in a moment, so stay tuned, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Not a problem.